Someday we'll get paid for this.
Hello, news fans. It's time for Scrapple News. And from high atop the Scrapple News Towers in downtown Philadelphia, I am AP Ticker. Philadelphia is ranked as the #1 consumer of sweatpants. Silly string is deemed a deadly weapon by Phillies cops, and the Phillies carry on a long and proud tradition of shitting the bed when it matters most.
For that, we say thank you.
But this week's big story is with the presidential election coming up next month. We've entered the debate phase of the campaign process, or, as I like to call it, the swimsuit competition. It's that time when nominees stop proposing new ideas, put on their best public faces, and face off in an effort to win over undecided voters with their charisma alone. And we, the public, decide which candidate will make a better leader based on who smiles the biggest and yells the loudest, without worry about petty details like the truth on issues.
Let's out Obama like Newsweek did. He is our first gay president.
Several leading polls show Mitt Romney gaining national support after last week's opening debate. Despite all of his recent gaffes and strategic fuck-ups in the last few months,
Planned Parenthood, we're going to get rid of that.
Americans are more willing to get behind the Romney-bot after he won the debate by repeatedly interrupting both the president and moderator Jim Lehrer.
Good evening from the Magnus Arena at the University, gentlemen. So you have a chance. Yes, respond to that. Yes, sir, Governor.
Mr. President, you're entitled as a president to your own airplane and to your own house, but not to your own facts.
So go ahead. Tell me this isn't basically a yelling competition. Speaking of the opening debates, Mitt Romney stated openly that he would cut funding from the public broadcasting service as a non-essential service if he were elected.
I'm sorry, Jim, I'm going to stop the subsidy to PBS. I'm going to stop other things. I like PBS. I love Big Bird. I actually like you too. But I'm not going to keep on spending money on things to borrow money from China to pay for.
So, here are some fun facts. Did you know that children who watch PBS programming are statistically less likely to commit violent crimes later in life? Or that children who watch PBS test higher throughout their educational careers and are more likely to land better paying jobs as adults than those who don't?
It's me, Big Bird.
Did you know that PBS is a multi-award winning institution that is available to anyone with a TV, regardless of race or economic standing? And finally, did you know that PBS funding represents less than 1/1000th of a percent of our nation's budget? 1/1000th. Pretty neat, huh? Seems like it's a pretty essential service to provide to our children, and that cutting funding wouldn't save very much money at all. But what do I know? I was raised watching Fox News. Did you see that wedding fight video at the Sheraton? Holy shit, was that awesome? Boy, there is nothing that turns me on more than a good old-fashioned wedding brawl.
They just decked the bride.
I feel bad for the uncle who died, and our thoughts and prayers go out to him, of course, but whew, boy, do I love me a good old-fashioned wedding brawl. In fact, I love everything about weddings, from the free booze, the angry bridezillas, the hapless, befuddled grooms, the goon-like groomsmen in ill-fitting tuxes, and the awesomely over-promiscuous bridesmaids. When I go to a wedding, I say the same old joke every time, and it kills every time. I say it to everybody, and I say it all night. I say, what type of food absolutely kills a woman's sex drive? Wait for it. Wait for it. Ready? Wedding cake. Then I laugh, and I laugh. And I laugh some more. And then my wife tells me to find my own way home. Till next time, I'm A.P. Ticker, telling you all to sit back and take it easy. Because life is too short to be busy.
It's not easy being green. It seems you blend in with so many other ordinary things. And people tend to pass you over, 'cause you're not standing out like flashy sparkles on the water or stars in the sky.